morning on Monday. It's a new week, new swimsuit. So obviously I'm headed to the pool. And this morning is a recovery swim and drills, and it's been that way for the past few Mondays. And once again, I am like really looking forward to it. My pets are picking on each other. I'm sorry. Actually, my cat is picking on my dog, but I'm really looking forward to it because if you saw last week's episode, and I didn't really film a lot of Sunday yesterday, but it was 6 hours and 10 minutes of training and 23 hours for the whole week. So I'm a little tired. I could really use just the recovery swim today and just taking it easy, and that's the plan. Yesterday with the bike, I did check my lactate levels since I decided to do it inside, and I pushed a little too hard on my intervals. So it's really helping though, because it's helping me get dialed in on just exactly what my race pace or wattage is going to be, especially for the 70.3 this year. So it's definitely a good tool to have in my toolbox. And I have to say, like, I'm really noticing a big difference in my fitness since I started doing this Norwegian style of training. So I'm going to take you along for that again this week. But also, like I said, this week, or today, actually, just Monday, is an easier day. Recovery swim. And then I have 20 minutes of mobility that I'll do later on today. And I haven't decided yet. I have the option of a really easy bike ride, but since I rode for so much yesterday, I might just take my dog for a walk. She hasn't been on one in a while, and we are going to get a heat wave starting like late this afternoon for the next week here in Ohio. So it would be good to get her out actually and go on a walk before the pavement is too hot for her paws. So we might do that instead. I don't know. But anyways, it's almost 4 a.m. So I have to get going to the pool, and I will see you there. Swim is done. Rhiannon and I are out on a little walk this morning instead of the bike ride because it was just an easy bike ride. So she needs to get out and walk before this heat wave hits, and apparently pee everywhere to mark her territory here in town. So I'm not sure how much walking we're really going to get done, but anyway, here we are. Good morning on Tuesday. I am getting ready to head out on a bike ride, even though we are undergoing a heat wave. I think it's not supposed to get super hot until like 10 or 11 this morning, and it's like a little after 6 right now, and I have a 2 hour and 45-minute ride, so I think I've got it timed just about perfect, but if I overheat, I'll come home and finish it on the trainer if I have to. But yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. So I have a warm-up and then 3 by 20 minutes at like 95% FTP, which I don't even know if I can do that, honestly, but I'm gonna try. And then a 30-minute brick run, which will probably be on the treadmill with the heat the way it is. and then an upper body lifting session. So I've already fueled up with my waffles and cream cheese and eggs this morning, and I'm gonna take a lot of hydration. And what do I have? Some gels, some gummy bears, and an applesauce packet. So we'll see. That should do the trick, but I've got some money in my pocket if I need to stop at a gas station. So we'll see how it goes, but I will see you out there for the ride. So many things went wrong on this ride. Like, I can't even begin to describe what a cluster that was and how frustrated I am. But first of all, I didn't have any shifting, and I know that I charged it. So I don't know what that's about, but I tried to connect it like several times and it wouldn't. So I was in the same gear the entire time. And then I mapped out a route that would take me for 2 hours and 45 minutes, which was supposed to be the duration of this ride. And I went on the route, and I ended up like running into 2 different times, running into dirt roads. So I had to turn around, and then it kept recalculating. Frustrating. And then I went to move out of the way of a vehicle, and like I turned so he could get through. And then I went to turn around after he got through the intersection, and I fell and I bit the dust, and I was only going like 1 mile per hour, but I felt a pop in my knee, and like luckily I wasn't too far from home. And it feels okay now. It feels sore, and I was able to pedal home, and I can put weight on it and walk and stuff. So I had to call the ride short. It's only like an hour and a half that I got done, which sucks, but I'm gonna put some ice on my knee and see how it feels and looks like in an hour, and maybe I can finish up the ride on the trainer. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think the knee is okay. It's just frustrating. So it's time to go in the house and decompress. And I don't know what's gonna happen later today. We'll see. Ugh. Good morning on Thursday, and yes, it's Thursday. When I had my little bike wreck on Tuesday, it's a good thing that I came right home afterwards and didn't try to push the issue, because I sprained my MCL, which is the medial collateral ligament in my left knee, and it doesn't feel good. I did not get an MRI or anything like that. I'm a physical therapist myself, so I know that's what happened. Like, I can see the bruise on the outside where my knee hit the pavement, and then like what happened is then my knee kind of went like that. And the medial part of it, the inside part, is where the ligament stretched too far. And so that is where it hurts. And then there's a big bruise there too, I think, just from the swelling that I had. But the swelling has subsided, but it still is, it's not painful, but it just doesn't feel good. Like it's just really stiff, I would say. And when I walk, like yesterday morning, it didn't feel very stable, but today it feels much more stable. And actually yesterday in the afternoon and evening, it was already feeling more stable. So like I can go up and down steps with it, leading with it, and I can, like I tried doing a little mini squat on that leg, and I can do that, but I'm not pushing the issue. I know that I'm definitely not going to be running for a while, probably at least a week. And if I do cycle like in the next few days or so. I don't know. It's just going to be on the trainer with like absolutely no resistance, but I'm not ready for that yet. And honestly, for going to the pool this morning is my big return to training after a day of rest. I'm not even going to swim like I usually would. I'm going to use the pool buoy for the entire swim so that I don't kick at all and not push off the wall. So don't expect a very exciting swim pace today. I'm honestly just going because I'm going stir crazy sitting at home doing nothing. But, you know, at least I can swim, right? And also, I wouldn't be able to get outside this week anyway for training, even if I was 100% healthy. Not only because of the heat wave, but also there is an air quality alert because there's wildfires in Canada right now, and we are not far from Canada in this part of Ohio. So the air is just really not good. Like they're advising people not to be outside for very long because of it. And I'll be very honest with you, I can taste it when I just take my dog out, like for a little bit. I can taste the like weird, like metallic-y taste in my mouth. So I wouldn't be training in that anyway. With it being, you know, so humid plus the air quality the way it is. So not that that's a bright side because it's unfortunate that there are wildfires, but yeah, I'll just, you know, look at it that way. And then after my swim today, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do some upper body lifting or core or both. I really want to, but I don't want to do both and then like tomorrow swim and do upper body lifting and then Saturday do upper body lifting and then Sunday do upper body lifting. So we'll see. We'll see how I feel after the swim, but we'll see you at the pool. I'm getting ready to do my upper body lifting. I decided to do it today just because, like, I am bored. I cannot just sit around and not move. So if I have to swim and do upper body lifting every day until this knee heals, then that is what I'm going to do. I even thought about, like, this weekend when the pool isn't available on Saturday and Sunday, I might like do the rowing machine with just one leg. I don't know, I might try it. I've heard of people doing that before. But I am getting ready to lift just upper body and a little bit of core. And it is nasty outside. Not just the humidity, but like I said, the air quality is like just getting worse by the second with that smoke. And it looks like it's like really foggy, but it's not fog. It's like smoke. And I still, like, all day I'm gonna have that like metallic-y taste in my mouth. So it's actually really not good. And they're warning people or like advising people to stay in your house or stay indoors if you can. And they're advising like people that work outside to please not work outside right now. With how bad it is. I think it's only supposed to last maybe through tomorrow, but it's nasty. So I definitely wouldn't be doing anything fun outside today anyways. I might as well throw some weights around in the house and get that done. So that'll be it for today, though. There's not much else I can do. And so after this, I guess I will see you tomorrow morning, and it'll probably be another pool session. Good morning on Friday. I found my microphone, which is, I guess, something that happens when you have a lot of extra time on your hands and you're healing from an injury. But yeah, I actually found it, and I'm going to keep it in a safe place from now on. But I'm going to repeat the swim session that I had yesterday. It felt pretty good. I didn't have any issues or problems, so just gonna be probably about 2,000 yards, maybe a little bit more of pulling the entire time. No legs whatsoever. No pushing off the wall whatsoever. But it's good exercise, and it'll give me something to do today rather than lay around and thinking about my knee, which is feeling much better every day, and I'm really grateful. It's a little stiff when I wake up in the morning, but like even today, I can tell it's even better than yesterday. So I anticipate by Monday, I will be getting back to at least cycling. But that being said, I did do some upper body strengthening yesterday, and I didn't do much core. So that's the plan today after swimming, just to do some core strengthening, and then we'll take it from there. So we'll see you at the pool again. Good morning on Saturday. It's not a pool day because I don't have access to swimming on Saturdays and Sundays. We only have our master swimming group on Monday through Friday. So no swimming today. And my knee is still pretty stiff when I wake up in the mornings. And I do think, even though I'm not using it when I swim, it still helps loosen it up. So I've been moving around a lot this morning and just trying to see what I can do, but it still feels pretty stiff. Like it's not sharp pain, but just like, I don't know, not 100% yet. So I dug my rowing machine out, and we're going to try some rowing with one leg today because I just can't sit around and do nothing. So I might go for 30 minutes. I might go for 30 seconds, but we're going to try it. Yeah, I haven't used the rowing machine in so long. And I mean, I keep it in the kitchen like everybody else, right? But I had to like really clean it this morning because it was so dusty. It had been sitting there for so long. So the last time I rode after a long break, my butt hurt so bad from that little seat. So we'll see how it goes. And, this is just an experiment. I've read about people who have had, though, like a lower leg injury, and like they just do what they can and have done one-legged rowing. So I'm going to try it. And if it's successful or if it fails, either way, I'll let you know. So far, it's not terrible, but it's odd. Yeah, it's definitely not the same, but we'll see how it goes here. My rowing machine is actually broken. The screen is broken. I should probably turn you guys around, actually, so you can see me. Alright, well, I guess you still can't see me, but oh well. Yeah. So, like I was saying, my rowing machine is actually, like, broken. So I can't, this, actually, you can change the resistance and use it, but the screen is broken, so I have no idea how many meters I'm rowing today, and that's probably a good thing. Because it's probably not going to be great. Like, my right leg is already tired, and I've only been going for a few minutes, but we're going to do the best we can today and get the job done. I'm moving and I can do something, so I'll be happy with that. It's a good way to get the heart rate up for a little bit, but I'll be honest, I might only manage 30 minutes here because my left butt cheek is not sitting on this right. But we're rowing today. I will post the time, like I usually do. Even if it's only 10 minutes. Don't mind all the food in the background. That's, I eat a lot. But, yeah, that was kind of pointless, actually. My knee felt fine. I didn't have any pain there, but, like, just rowing with my right leg really, like, started hurting my right butt cheek, actually. And my left one wasn't sitting on there right, so... yeah, I think I got like 10 minutes in, but that was kind of worthless. So, yeah, my knee actually feels pretty good right now, but I think I'm just going to do some mobility stuff today. I really wanted to like get some sort of exercise in. I'm not used to doing nothing on a Saturday, so I'm pretty bummed. But I know if I try to push it too soon, I'll just set myself back. So I have to take a break. Ideally, tomorrow I will do some non-resistance, just cycling on Zwift. Very, very easy, like not even 1 watt per kilogram, and see how that goes, just to keep moving. But today, I guess it's just going to be a super easy Saturday, which kind of sucks, but that's the way it goes. See you tomorrow. Good morning on Sunday. It's the end of the week, and yesterday was kind of a fail with my attempt at the rowing machine with one leg. I'll be very honest, like I know I've read about people doing that and that it was fine for them, but that was not fine for me. So yeah, it hurt my like right piriformis, my right butt cheek, because that was the leg I was using, and then like I was sitting on it like in a really uncomfortable position because I didn't have my left leg in, and I wasn't even able to get my heart rate up enough to make it like an effective workout. So it just seemed kind of pointless. So I stopped at 10 minutes, but I mean, maybe it was meant to be because I had the rest of the day to edit for YouTube. And then I also was able to finally publish my first podcast. So, if you're watching here, you can definitely see that I also posted the podcast here on YouTube, but it's also on all of your favorite podcast platforms. So if you listen on other platforms, you can find it there. It's also titled Marin Will Try. So it's easy to find, and go ahead and check it out. Let me know what you think. But I'm really excited. That was such a learning curve to figure out how to publish a podcast, but I finally got it, and I'm pretty excited about it because it's something that I think I really can keep up with, and I enjoy it just as much as I love doing this YouTube channel. So plan for today, because the knee is feeling even better. I still notice it, and so I'm being cautious, but plan for today is to hop on the bike, on the trainer, and get on Zwift and just do some really, really easy spinning. So no resistance whatsoever, but just to loosen things up because, during the day, it starts to feel a lot better after I've been up and walking and moving. It's just really stiff after I've been sleeping at night and keeping it still. So my plan is that loosening it up on the bike will make it feel even better, but we'll see. And then that will be the end of the video. So I will film during the bike just to let you know how it's going. But also, side note, since I didn't have anything to do yesterday other than my failed workout attempt and publish my podcast, I did straighten my hair. So yeah, I think I look like a totally different person when I have my hair straight, and it's already getting frizzy because it's so humid outside. So it was kind of pointless, but it was something to do. But anyways, I will see you on the bike. So we're only a few minutes in here, and it's feeling pretty good actually. I'm able to get 1 watt per kilogram, so I think I can go maybe just like a little bit more power, but I'm not gonna push it today. I don't want to end up like worse tomorrow, but yeah, even after just 3 minutes, like it's not even sore. So it was achy when I recorded earlier, and that's gone. So maybe this will really help. My plan is to like stand up every, 15 minutes or so and just see how it feels, make sure it's not like deceiving me. But yeah, so far so good and much better than rowing. So I'll be back in a little bit to let you know just exactly how the ride went. So we're almost a half hour in, and it's going better than I expected. I'm working up a sweat, so that's progress. Actually getting a workout in here, and the knee feels pretty good, so I'm gonna keep going, I guess, for a while, at least until I'm out of hydration. Excuse me. So I will post up here how far I went, but yeah, I'm optimistic now because this feels really good. I'm not ready to run yet, and I know that, but at least I have one more discipline in my training capabilities for next week. So, yeah, bummer this week, but thank you for watching and for sticking with me. And next week we'll see what we can do. But please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you next week.